Hello, can anyone out there hear me? Let me know how I sound. Hey Snakes on the Plains, how you doing? What's going on this weekend, man? I don't know that I'm going to be able to be a part of it, but I saw the comment. Something going on this weekend. Hey, thanks, Iron Dog. Thank you all for being here. This is kind of a bit of a continuation of last night's rant that I went on this channel. Solo, we got another hour here, but happy April Fool's Day to you as well. Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, Sherry. Long story short, a friend of mine named Sean Howell. That sounds good. Snakes on the Plains. Man, maybe I can figure out a way to. I don't know. I got to think about this. Do something that like gets me potentially divorced or Aatroxed in. Y'all know you all know me. Did you guys go check out the new Smet Logic video today? You should. If you didn't get your notifications, you want to check out the new Smet Logic video. And I am going to post a link in this chat to this live that was done by my friend Sean Howe. She's the game lady. She's the game lady that does all the games for like school teachers, Sunday school teachers, things like that. And I started following her stories, and she's kind of risking demonetization at this point to continue doing what she does and doing it the way she wants to do it. And basically, she explains it all in the live. I put it in the link, or I put the link in the chat, so you can either jump off here and watch that there, or watch it later if you want to. You can go back and watch part one of this one last night, which was my last live on this channel. And it was kind of a disturbing incident for her because she makes her channel very family friendly, very clean, no profanity, no anything. And basically, she kind of felt like YouTube was saying, hey, put that in the for kids section or spice it up a bit. Now, this really bothered me a lot because I don't think I'm speaking out of turn, because I watched her live earlier when I was on my way back from the hospital. As some of you know, my wife's stepmother is not doing very well, and the doctors are trying to figure out, like if anything else can be done or what. It's kind of been one of them situations, one of them days. I've been at the hospital for like 8 hours today, and I got like 2 hours of sleep last night, so I'm sure I'm just the bluebird of happiness. It's okay. We've got this issue to discuss, and I wanted to continue the conversation here. She left her live open-ended, and man, I tell you, anyone who goes and subs her channel and even watches a handful of videos, let me know that you did. And man, I don't know, you'll just be doing me and her a favor, because she is like I would call her like the Smet Logic of the kids games world, because she is so ready to help anybody with anything if she knows you, and like if you've been around her channel a while. Thank you guys for your wishes. Honestly, I don't know that a lot more can be done for her, and I kind of think it's at that point. Me and Derek's Reptiles were talking about that last night. You do what you can, and then you can do no more. And I'm just praying that if it does go down, that it's a peaceful transition. And I'm kind of trying to figure some other things out in the meantime. Uh, and that's fine. It's these to me, these are problems that are good to have. You can should consider yourself very blessed if you get to take care of one of your parents as they get elderly. It does throw a wrench in your life, but it's something that you'll be privileged to experience. Let's say that. More or less, life freedom. Y- but then again, at the same time, hold that thought, life freedom, because Iron Dog brought up a great point, and I kind of thought about it today. And he said, think about YouTube like a barber shop, and like you rent booth space. And I kind of thought, you know, he's got a good point in a way. They make money off you. They give you the chance to make money off their platform. Things like that. That is a point worth considering. Ah, Luby, you were going to go live. Man, I did not mean to step on your toes. Do you, man, if you can put it off for a while, I will try to make it short. And then I'll try and send these people over to you, and I'll try and jump on. But I'm kind of going to have to kill this one here and now. Guys, Luby747, a phenomenal channel. I can't have him hop on with me, eReptile. I'm doing this straight through YouTube, not through StreamYard. You have to do it through like StreamYard or OBS to bring on a guest. And because this live was like totally I won't say it's totally unplanned. Hey, thanks for that, Big Lou. Man, dude, the day you worry about competition, for me, we all got problems. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my lives from my Roundup Rodeo channel because it is monetized, and I'm trying to make what I can while I can. Do appreciate that, Lou. Where are you at in the world, if you don't mind me asking? And don't respond if you don't want to say, but I get the idea you're abroad somewhere. Odie is in the chair. He is asleep. Yes, everyone hit that like button. I did not hit Sean Howell's live today. I didn't catch her live. I caught the replay. And she went through the letter, what YouTube sent her at home in SoCal. Hey, Hellerai, Ruber, SoCal. I need to get out that way. Good place to be, especially this time of the year. I'm waiting on my friend Jake Bagley to make a meme of me. He's making a meme of me where that guy is got the cocaine all over his face, and it's supposed to be me, and I'm asking if anyone has any more Atrox, because they're saying that I have like an Atrox addiction. I don't think that would be a bad thing. This link that I'm going to drop throughout this live is a link to the video. Smet Logic SoCal is overrated. Hey, great new video from you today, Smet Logic. Great one. Arizona, man, the Croats, the Gila, the few other things. I'm not gonna give it all away. Go sub Smet Logic Herping's video and watch it, because it's good. It's worth watching. Snakes on the Plains, did you see Smet Logic's new video today? Let me know. I want to say there was a bit of a tiger in that video. That tiger looked amazing. And a few other things that were just really off the charts. I thought it was a great video, Smet. And glad to see a new video from you. Hey, thanks for confirming that, Snakes. Nat doesn't watch my stuff. It's all good. Actually, Nate does watch your stuff. Nate's problem, and man, I'm not going to say nothing behind, computer screen. I won't say to your face. I honestly think that we're all struggling, Nate included, with the new notification system. And, Snakes on the Plains last video, I didn't, he was like out there for 4 days. I didn't get a notification. And normally I check Snakes on the Plains like SmetLogic. I check your channel daily to make sure I'm not missing something. Notifications be damned. Swear a little. We're learning this. Swear a little. Make it less family friendly. DEA Exotics, I do not know where Andrew is at. DEA is good people. He's been around the reptile business as long as anybody. And I always consider it an honor when DEA jumps in my life. I feel bad that I don't make more of his. He used to do quite a few, kind of later at night like I've done, and he was doing them nightly there for a while. This is good stuff. I'm getting using that as right, exactly, Lou. Well, what happened is my friend Sean Howe is a children's game instructor, is probably what I would call her. And she went through the emails she got from YouTube and what it said about how to, what constitutes, made for kids videos versus what is adult. And that there's not really a middle ground. And if you watch the live, I can't go over all of it because I just can't remember every point she made. But like some of the things were literally scary. Like the AI that YouTube uses, you've been drinking, thinking of going live. Luby, as soon as I kill this one, man, you go live. We'll all go over there. We'll blow yours up. And we get to see you maybe intoxicated. I may stretch this out so you can get an extra drink. Drinking on your lives, that's another thing. Drink on your channel. The stuff that she came up with from this email was just really amazing. Exactly. Discord is so great for notifications. But anyway, guys, I was in a hospital waiting room at an ICU for like 8 hours today. I'm fried. I got to sleep about probably 7 a.m. this morning, woke up about 10, was at the hospital at 11. It's just been one of them days. Yeah, it's really kind of sucked, Jay. Been meaning, like I said, man, dude, I called you a couple of days back and you were probably tied up with your own stuff, but man, we'll reconnect at some point. But anyway, Sean was a little distraught. I hope I'm not gonna worry about it. I would say I think she's a little distraught because YouTube is trying to make her move her content to the 4Kids section. She relies on the monetization. For her, it is her job. It's how she makes a little extra money, not a lot, but a little extra money, and still balances being a stay-at-home mom and taking care of the home and the kids and everything that she does. And she kind of feels like, I get the feeling that she feels like YouTube's kind of changing the game midstream on the rules. She brings up the apocalypse of 2019 in this live that I'm going to be dropping throughout the live, and there's some interesting information in there. But the one thing that really struck out at me was like YouTube can recommend your content be moved to the 4Kids section of YouTube, which which takes off, which takes away your notifications, takes away your comment section, takes away your monetization. One of the ways YouTube does this, and this is from the email that she reads in this live, is like if so many, like the vast majority of people watching your video are all under 18, um, you know, YouTube will recommend that you move it to kids. Now that's based on AI, artificial intelligence, which is kind of a deep topic. The funny thing about that is what immediately jumped in my head, and I'm a little bit, I don't want to say, I don't know, how do I say this? I'm a little bit demented. I got no problem saying I'm an odd duck. But I thought about like, what if someone uploaded like an adult video or a seriously adult themed video? You know, imagine the title, Teacher Seduces Student, or something crazy like that. And 99% of the people that watched it were under 18. And YouTube's AI says this needs to go to the for kids section because so much of the audience was, under 18. And she addresses some stuff like that in her video. She says there's some stuff on YouTube for kids, which I don't ever watch. I don't think my kind of stuff would be over there, filled her being snake stuff. Exactly, Smet. But I can kind of see how it could go off the rails. And she appealed, she got 3 videos that got hit with this. One of them she just let it go, didn't have a lot of views. The other one she appealed and won, and then she appealed another one and she apparently lost. Even though she disagrees with them, she did get to speak to some real people. She brought up the creator support tab. There's, I guess, a creator support tab where you can actually speak to YouTube, a real person at YouTube. I it's got to be when you have more subs than what I've got or something. Exactly, Dragoon, and she brought that up. That like there's stuff on YouTube for kids that probably shouldn't be on YouTube for kids. But once again, with AI doing all the checks and balances, it's kind of, hard to, regulate that kind of stuff. Hey, KY, glad you're here. Yes, Sherry Lynn, we're talking about a creator that has been monetized for a few years and has about 29,000 subs. She's getting ready to hit 30,000. And she is, I'm not going to say she's considering taking down her channel, but she is concerned about the future of it because she does, I wouldn't say she relies on the income, but she, does the videos to get the income. I mean, it's very much a job prospect for her, as it is for some of us, not all of us. Me, I'm money grubbing scum. I want the money. Man, I beat up a guy at Quick Trip earlier and got $3.59 out of him, and I was like, man, can we not make this $3.61? And he said, sir, can you quit punching me in the face? And then I let Odie out of the truck, and then Odie bit him on the ankle. It's all good. Just kidding. I didn't beat up anybody. But no, literally when I did my channel over here, I don't want to like repeat too much of last night's message. But when I did the Angry Aatrox, I thought, how can I make this family friendly? To keep it educational, to keep it in a condition. Dang, Will Smith. Derek's Reptiles asked me about if I had any breeding plans. And I said, yeah, but I'm afraid Will's going to slap me when he finds out about him. And Derek didn't get it. Derek's Reptiles, man. Someone tell him I'm in here talking smack about him. It was just a joke, but it's all good stuff. But anyway, back to the topic. And some people, like, I get it. Some people don't want to, um, worry about the monetization. They don't care if they ever get monetized. They're not doing it to make money. Me, it's kind of the twofold issue of I enjoy I want to make the money, but I also enjoy just making the videos and getting videos out there. And I get that, just be yourself, but then that's the kind of issue we're talking about, is someone being themselves, and YouTube saying, well, you've stacked up 30,000 subs, you were monetized once, and it's in her live. They took her monetization away from her because right after she got approved the first time, like 4 or 5 years ago, they upped the watch hours to 4,000. She was right in that gap. So she got to monetization, lost it, and then worked and got back to it again. And right, and a lot of family channels shut down after the COPPA deal. And once again, the way they presented COPPA and the way they rolled that out, it was scary. There's Derek. Hey, Derek, I was talking smack about you. Always good to have you around, Derek. But anyway, she was talking about, like how, like, the two videos that she appealed had significant view counts, to where she didn't want to, just let him go. So she appealed one, won one, appealed the other, lost the other. And it just seems inconsistent. But she also brought up the concept of the, I can't remember if she called it the complaint ice cream sandwich, where you have a complaint or a compliment sandwich. But you have like a compliment, and then the middle is constructive criticism, which was directed for YouTube, and then followed by another compliment. She had a lot of good things to say about the YouTube platform, and I would agree with her on those points. I was a little bit angry when I did last night's live. Wasn't planning on it, but felt like I had to say something while it was fresh in my mind. And anyway, exactly. I mean, to me, and I also see that side. I feel like it is discrimination, but at the same token, I also look at the changes that YouTube is making. They keep raising the bar to achieve monetization, and I understand. I understand all these points. I just don't think they're right, because she actually goes into, on her live, some things about how she tested the videos, and, like, if certain things were in the first 30 seconds, that's when it picked up on it. And, like, like, she could put her kid in a video and he'd be at the end of the video and it would never pick up on it. But if her son was in the first 30 seconds of the video, it would, like, pick up on it. It was an interesting live. Hey, Mickey KY, good to see you. I don't see enough of you. I need to see more of you, Mickey. Glad to have you stopping in tonight. I'm sure you got the notification from Discord. YouTube notifications stink. There are some amazing things to YouTube. And, you know, it's a fairly easy to use platform compared to a lot of the other video uploading platforms out there. It is free to use. Some video platforms charge and they don't promise any results. I mean, there's stuff like that that you do have to take into consideration in the whole debate. But we kind of revisited the days of YouTube when You know, it was a little more Wild Westy. I think that's before Google bought it. Went back last night's live, talked about some of my first channels, like back to 2009, 2010. I made a video, and SmetLogic, you're gonna recognize this name. Lou B might. DEA would if he was here. Ori Martin, Texas Snake Hunter. He did a video called Chased by a Nest of Wild Cottonmouths or something. And it was a really good video. Ori makes the kind of he makes a really good video when he makes videos. Family life's caught up to him. He hasn't YouTubed in a few years. LOL, know him well. Yeah, Luby, he's a buddy of mine. We don't talk much on Facebook, but like we talk on the phone every now and then. But he made this video, and Lou, you've probably seen it, Chased by a Nest of Cottonmouths. Unbeknownst to me, I did a video that was kind of similar to his before he did his. Probably, and I released it about 3 months before he did his. And I did the thing with the boot where, you know, I wiggled my foot on the ground. And now, granted, I was wearing a snake boot, and I let that be known in the video. And I was trying to get a cottonmouth to bite me. Now, once again, was I involved in what YouTube could have recognized as a dangerous act? Yes, I was. But at this, by the other side of the coin, Ori does the same thing in his video, and he's like got 2.5 million views on that video. It's been a long time since I've watched it. But he's a great filmmaker, and his style kind of reminds me of like Snakes on the Plains, because or some of the SmetLogic videos too, where he intersperses the pictures into the video and ties it all together and really puts a lot of effort into production. I don't like production, so I don't put a lot of effort into it. But he makes a very well-made video. I can say that much for him. But he did the exact same thing, and my video started taking off, and this was months before I knew he was going to release his. And it got to about 7,000 views. Simple 5-minute video made down in central Oklahoma, and and it got flagged for, you know, dangerous acts, dangerous stunts, you know, whatever. A lot of people reported it. I was a little bit insulting towards people who think that cottonmouths chase them. This has been an ongoing battle for debate in the in the snake world for, well, forever. That's just where it is. Everybody thinks cottonmouths chase them, and those of us who actually work with cottonmouths know they don't chase you. Actually, kind of wish they would chase us, because then we wouldn't have to track them down and work them with the hook to get a photograph. But oh well, such is life. I would think that type of stuff you do. Right. I'm snakes. Stop it, snakes. Yeah, and I generally try to put disclaimers, like I'm not as close to the snake as I look. I've built special safety equipment. I kind of try to get that stuff out there. I tried to say, please don't attempt stuff like this yourself unless you're a trained professional, although I realize I never really was trained. I just grew up around venomous snakes, lived on farms where there were high populations of them. I've told the story before that, I had to put on like these like knee-high boots to go check the mail at the end of the gravel driveway when we lived on a farm in eastern Oklahoma, because literally you could just find 15 copperheads on your front porch. And so, I just got used to using a stick or, 2x4, whatever, scoot them out of the way. They go on their way, never kill them. But anyway, my video got flagged, Ori's didn't. Ori's went on to make him a lot of money. I want to say he was monetized. Object is closer than it looks, Moon. Good point. I do know that Ori at one point was like up in the air about monetization. Wasn't sure if he wanted to do it, if he did it, which he said he could have used it. I mean, who couldn't use more money, right? But he was kind of like, I need to find a cause to donate this to because, I'm doing what I love, and stuff. And Ori's a great guy. He's an all around good dude, and he wants to help other organizations. And he's like, he just kind of has that flippant attitude about the money, at least from when I've talked to him. It kind of seems like it's that way. But anyway, back to Sean. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared to death of the nope ropes. Mickey, if they were that dangerous, my God, I would have died 15, 20 years ago. I like to tell people they are dangerous. The venomous ones are dangerous. But then again, I also tried to show both sides. I tried to show that they can be defensive. They can and will bite you if you get too close with them. If you mess with them, if you stay away from one, you're never going to get bit. One thing, I can't remember who said it, and I don't want to misquote people at that level, but I want to say it was someone with a PhD in toxicology, and he said something to the effect of, "It's funny, in the emergency room, we don't see snake bites from people who were walking away from the snake. Either they accidentally get close to it and get bit, or they're intentionally messing with it, or they're trying to handle it, or they're trying to kill it." A lot of people do get bit trying to kill snakes. We've seen it happen. And stuff like that. And, so, there is that. Mickey, I get you. I know a lot of people in my family are scared of snakes. I'm more scared of people. Man, I pick up the newspaper every day and I see what humans do to other humans. And I think we're the most highly evolved species. For real. Just an observation. Connor, glad to have you on board. Exactly. YouTube, Iron Dog, thank you. Thank you, Iron Dog. Oh, Iron Dog, I want to buy you a beer right now. If I thought I could safely drive 2 miles, I would show up at your house with beer. Exactly. And I don't want to name names because I don't want to make it personal, but the video, the guy free handling the king cobra, and I think he actually did get bit in one of those videos, and swimming in the pond with the rattlesnake, that's not dangerous. But me saying, hey, I am using protective footwear, watch me try to get this cottonmouth to bite me, was, it's all on what gets reported. And at the same time, the question came up that does, yeah, Iron Dog, I know exactly what you're talking about. Honestly, if he wants to do that, that's his business. I don't have a lot of respect for him and the Venom Elite crew, the high ranking older generation of venomous keepers. I won't say all of them absolutely hate that guy, but a lot of them do. And it's just, I don't know. But then again, that was another point Sean brought up. She said, I want to be myself. I want to be myself. And YouTube is telling me that I can't be myself. Venom Elite crew member. Smet Logic, you're not exactly who I was thinking of, but I would rank you in that category of people who are like in the Venom interviews group. I'm personally not anymore. Had a falling out with some people over there, but they're still professional people. They're still good people. I just don't see eye to eye with them. Don't want them on my social media. That's what it is. And exactly, Iron Dog. There's people that do that. There's people that do much dangerous stuff all the time, and either they've got a large enough following, they're making YouTube enough money that YouTube either looks the other way, which is what I think's happening, or, you know, just a video gets reported in its early stages when they can still contain it, and so they nuke it. Smet Logic, Venom Crew are the ones you're talking about. Think about Kentucky Reptile Zoo, people who do professional venom extractions, and some of the older venomous keepers who were zoo curators, 50s, 60s, 70s, that crowd. I'll drop you some names on Messenger or something at some point. But they absolutely have no patience for, free handling king cobras or swimming with, diamondback rattlesnakes. Yeah, most of us have seen the Venom interviews. It's a great clip. It's a great film. I don't know if Ray has any more of those in stock. I think you can get it on iTunes or Amazon Prime. It's worth a watch. But yeah, people have been getting bit by gaboon vipers, and they're having to rob the anti-venom from other facilities, and that's bad stuff. But then again, people are doing stuff like this on YouTube, and they're not getting flagged for it. And then, some of us other people, smaller creators, hey, see you, snakes. Keep me posted on what's going on. Keep me posted for this weekend, just in case I get lucky. I don't see. I don't really see it happening, but just in case. Okay, Mickey, you brought up a question. I personally was not trying to get one to bite me. I was trying to show people that you can take a cottonmouth and wave your foot right in front of it, and 9 out of 10 times it's not going to bite you. Now, once again, I was wearing protective footwear. So if it did happen, I wouldn't have got envenomated. But cottonmouths, it's like they're literally, I won't say they're hard to get them to bite you, but they're not, they're far from aggressive. I've dealt with hundreds of them. I've caught hundreds of them. Very, very common snake where I live. And I just don't get chased down the road by one. And life freedom, can't argue. Can't argue it. I'm not going to. And I'm going to let the comments stand. Because that was Sean's dilemma, is she deduced that, like, from these emails she got, that, like, she either needed to start drinking in the first 30 seconds of her video, which, like, she's, like, I won't say very religious, but she doesn't drink often. She drinks maybe once a year. Or she needs to swear, and she doesn't swear. Me, I swear all the time. I fight to keep swearing off my lives because I want it to be kid-friendly. I want, junior high school biology teachers to recommend my channel to students. That kind of stuff means a lot to me. That really gets me, that, like, I'm reaching kids who are up and coming and will affect the next generation of snake keepers. You're fine, Live. Just take a deep breath. You're fine. Yeah, Live, let's go into something for a minute, okay? We're just going to say this for the sake of this live. Me and Life Freedom go back. Life Freedom is not really reptile guy. He's kind of from another area of my life. And we both used to have this friend named Dylan. I'm going to say, we're going to call him our friend just for the sake of this live. We had a friend named Dylan. Mickey had a friend named Dylan. Mickey's over there. He wasn't my friend. Right. Yeah, exactly. Um, and it's all about what YouTube deems dangerous, and it's not applied evenly to all creators. That's my beef. But anyway, we all had this friend named Dylan a couple of years back, or at least me and Live, Mickey, a few other people did. We're just going to call him our friend for the sake. He started a YouTube channel, started doing lives with another guy named Dale and another guy named Gator. Some of y'all can figure that out. Um, but anyway, they'd get to like 150,000 subs, and then their channel would get pulled. And some of what they were talking about was very controversial. Some of it was considered I don't know, fake news or propaganda. Yeah, no. Today's screw Dylan. He's none of our friends, and he wasn't a good guy to Dale either. And Dale sank a lot into him, from what I could tell. But anyway, he built a huge following on YouTube. He fought to get monetization. He got it. Then he'd get it taken away, and then it's like he'd start another channel, go on. He did the man show thing for a while. Then that got nuked, and it's just like, so eventually he winds up on a platform he swore he'd never be on. Because, I mean, it's like, no matter what we thought of him, he pretty much got chased off of YouTube. And that's another issue that I have with YouTube. I think there should be some kind of criteria for people to flag videos. Because one thing I've noticed on YouTube is, like, let's say you have a camping instructions channel, or you have a snake feeding channel. And this is going to hit close to home as some of the people that we have in here, or a field herping channel. Let's say, I don't think I'm putting an idea out there that isn't. Iron Dog. You know it, bro, it's coming. And you gonna be my first subscriber, Chris? Hey, Mickey, free membership for you when I get my OnlyFans. Still go back to that night, Mickey. Who are you talking to in the shower? Ah. I hope you guys are getting a kick out of this. But anyway, I almost feel like you should have, like, you should be a creator of a certain level before you're allowed to go flag people's videos. Because I've seen people like on Facebook say, hey, this guy's dropping a video at 9 tonight. We all need to go out there and flag it. Why? Because we don't like the guy. Okay, you don't like the guy, but he has fans. He's got over, 100,000 followers that do like him. You don't need to be flagging his video because you don't like it. If it goes against terms and conditions, that's one thing. But at the same time, I've done tests before where I've, seen people do things that were definitely against YouTube terms and conditions. I flagged the video. I sent the link to a couple of people. I said, just flag it, see if anything happens. And like, if it's like really getting views or the channel has a lot of subs, it doesn't seem to ever work. Now, if you've got like 150 subs and, maybe your average video gets 100 views, oh, then it works. That's why I'm kind of a little miffed. Just pointing out, I'm not a cougar, nor am I talking to people in the shower. That's right, Mickey. I was talking to you while I was in the shower just because I didn't want to leave the conversation. But good heavens, the iPhone is waterproof. This technology is 100% waterproof. That was just one of them crazy nights. I understand, Moon. Gotcha. But yeah, Mickey is not a cougar. Actually, I think I'm older than her. I do consider myself a cougar hunter. God, I hope the wife doesn't see this tomorrow. Anyway, glad you're here, Ariel. But Sean goes through all these different things. I'm going to drop the link again. I'm just going to keep dropping it. So you can copy it, save it to a playlist, or just go watch it right now. Leave my live, go watch it now. It's all good. Yeah, okay, Mickey, you're a younger woman. I hit Big 5-0 last year, and I'm feeling every minute of it. But I would like some of you guys, especially if you're a YouTube creator who's interested in monetization, to check out Sean's live. Knowing that she had a lot of frustration and heartache building up to that live that she did. And once again, she said, let's continue the conversation with other creators. She gave my channel a shout out, which she didn't have to do. I'm not going to be liked by a lot of her crowd. You know, but she's always just been a good friend. She's a great person. She doesn't deserve the crap she's getting from this platform. Now, once again, she did bring up the fact that YouTube has several great things about it. It's a huge search engine. Your videos are more likely to get seen here than anywhere else. It's fairly easy to use compared to some of the others. You know, there's some good things about YouTube. I don't want it to be like a YouTube bashing session, but I do want to offer that part of the sandwich that is constructive criticism. Sherry, my wife is 7 years older than me. I'll say that. And she kind of got a problem with this Mickey chick, too. She's got a problem with me talking to Mickey while I'm in the shower. Me and my French. Guys, don't even worry about French tonight. Don't even worry about profanity tonight. Heck, it may do you more good because, like I said, watch that live that Sean did. It's an hour long, but if you're a serious YouTube creator interested in monetization, and kids go anywhere near your videos, like even in some B-roll or other things, that live is going to be worth your time. Now where this happens to me is generally I can control it. If I go herping with a friend and like his kid, oh god, this is getting too good. Knowing my luck, this will be the one video of mine she watches this year, and she'll go back and read the comments. What's going on? Is this? Oh Lord, I love having this mixed crowd hit in here. Exactly. Yeah, and Iron Dog, like I said, I tried to keep it clean because I want my channel to get recommended to younger people. I really want to reach those kids before the fear gets beat into them. You know, that kind of means more to me than the money, but exactly. And a lot of channels don't hold back, Iron Dog. And that's kind of what she was getting at because here's a rattlesnake. Oh gosh. But she talked about the adpocalypse of 2019, I think it was, where a lot of people were losing their ads based on good point live, based on like their content being too adult or having too much profanity. And now YouTube has, right, gotcha dog. Right now YouTube has it when you sign up each individual video for monetization, you go through and you click on, does this video feature graphic violence? Does this video contain profanity? Does this video have anything sexual, sexual nature in it? Does this video have anything controversial? And they're kind of trusting you to rate your own video for its ad suitability. And what happens if you try to skirt that system? Well, that's what I usually do, Iron Dog. But once in a while, like with my Roundup related stuff, I once again, my biggest video was from a Roundup that had graphic violence in it. And that video was approved before I was seeing that screen where you rated it for each category. I just had to click a box that said, I feel this is suitable for ads. Well, I felt it was. Other people have ads on similar videos. So I felt justified in making that decision. YouTube approves it. And then weeks later, or actually about 2 months later, we're pulling ads from this video. And like I said, there went my monetization. Now I'm still monetized. I'm just not making anything, which is okay. I might start doing like some like Mexican Black King Snake live feeding videos because that thing is entertaining. He will eat the mouse as you're dropping it in. He will eat your fingers, and he'll even get your jacket. Um, I kind of thought, it might be time to do a feeding video or two. I've shot some video of a sidewinder eating. I've released a few snippets of that here and there. I just need to probably sit down and do one. Hey, thank you, KY. I appreciate that. But anyway, Sean Howe. She is a video game instructor in the United States. She's helped a lot of other up and coming YouTubers with their channel. She works hard on her videos. She puts a lot of work into it. She treats it like it is indeed a part-time job or full-time job. And she's thinking, if I go the whole for kids issue, I'm going to lose the money, and then, I'm going to be doing a lot less videos because I'm going to be working. And she doesn't really want to work outside the house. I don't blame her. She's got small kids at home. Once again, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn. She can correct me at any point, and say, hey, pull that live or edit out this or something, and I will do it. Sean, you know that I've got a lot of respect for you and the hard work you've put in. It's just a lot of hard work, and exactly, Iron Dog. That's a good point. They're, I don't know if they see the videos or if they're artificial intelligence unit or whatever. There's DEA. Hey, Live, DEA. Live was looking for you earlier. DEA, welcome aboard, Andrew. Glad you're here. But like, yeah, I've had videos stop when they're uploading, like when I've like put in music like on my dog channel, and and it's like it's uploading, but it's running checks, and it's running checks for a long time. I know what it's doing. There's nothing controversial in the video, so they're checking the music to see if it's anything copyrighted. And once again, I don't use copyrighted music in any of my videos. I use only things out of YouTube's studio. I refuse to mess with anything that isn't 100% free and clear. Glad you showed up tonight, DEA. Yeah, this is like an epic live for me. I've got 20 people watching. I've got 15 thumbs up. We've got 200 years of reptile keeping experience, probably about 100 years of survivalist experience. Hey, Eric B., good to have you here. Ozak, good to have you in here. Morbid, good to have you in here. Let's see, 15 years firearms experience. No, probably about 30, 40, probably 50 years firearms experience. We could like actually form a reptile militia with everyone that's in here tonight if you think about it. But people, YouTube is work. That's where I'm going to kind of leave it at for tonight. I'm going to see what Sean has to say tomorrow. And if she even wants to carry it any further, she may not. Down militia it is. No joke, Eric. Um, yeah, live sub DEA just to stay in contact. He's a cool dude. We'll call it Autry's Army, the Atrox Army. I like that better. The Atrox Army. Um, and Jessica, what happened to you last night? We were like in this double live. We were looking for you, but anyway, it's just kind of an odd. It's kind of an odd time. Yeah, Jay, and you know what? Pemberton Boys, when he's here, that guy's got wicked IT experience. Um, he doesn't the Atrox Arc. I like that. He doesn't talk a lot about it, but he's got pretty much, you know, he's got experience like you've got experience. Pemberton Boys does. Yeah, and Lou, to like when you have to release a video or two videos a week in the field herping niche, or just even in the nature niche, it gets really hard to do. I mean, and it is work. And once again, I'm sitting there thinking, if I'm going to upload videos to this platform for 5 years at least, knowing that I can make money at it, am I not going to do so in a manner that ensures that I can make that money? It's business. For me, YouTube is like a job, but it's like a fun job. To quote, going live after Todd, been drinking, should be funny. Okay, guys. Hey, Lou B, drop your link, because I'm going to probably try and wrap this up pretty soon. I'm going to drop Sean's link a couple more times. I'm dropping the link to Sean Howell's live today, because you may not understand this video without watching that. But at the end of the day, it's like YouTube has some great things to it, but it got some inconsistencies, and she's kind of determining what to do with the direction of her channel. For me, DEA, Life Freedom would have only heard good things. And Lou, you're right. To make real money, you have to get a ton of views. But I'm sitting there looking at. I just bought 2 new lenses with the money I made from YouTube last year. Now, I didn't make a lot of money from YouTube last year, but I made enough to cover like some new lenses, a speed light, a lighting panel. I recently dropped about few $100s on camera gear, and I had that money because it was YouTube generated. And then I had to pay taxes on it, which, I mean, paying taxes is always fun. But at the same time, yeah, like I said, to me, an Iron Dog, Iron Dog would love to hear you chime in on this. I think I treat YouTube as a job, a fun job, a job that I enjoy, but I wanted to get to the point to where I could make money, just because then I could keep making videos the next 10 years, and everything would build and build and build. And it's like a lot of my videos, I've had other channels before, and I've had videos that have taken off like 3 years after I uploaded them, never checked the comment section again, or just lost interest in the channel. And then I had like a video go to 120,000 views or 90,000 views. And that's kind of getting in the territory where you need some things to be. I mean, all your videos won't do that. Some of them will. But, once again, I know a lot of people who are doing YouTube with the goal in mind of making money. And it's not that you're ever going to make a lot of money or that you're going to make a lot of profit. Because, like, anything I've made out of YouTube, I've already reinvested back into camera gear, batteries, equipment. Got a decent light panel finally. This thing's pretty cool. Let's see if it'll turn on. Maybe it's not charged. Maybe I need to charge it. There it is. This is really useful for like nighttime field herping photography. Comes with a tripod, little handle. You can raise the Kelvin score. You can turn it down. You can turn it up. Stuff like this, you sink some money into it. And so, it kind of helps when you have your YouTube channel bringing in money. And, once again, I do want to reiterate some points. Iron Dog, thank you. It's still work. That's the point. Like, and if you guys will hit Sean's live, I'll probably keep dropping it. Lou B, where's your link for your live? Not that you're wanting guests or that that's up to you, but I want Lou to drop his live because Lou's going to be entertaining. Trust me. I've known since 2010 you could make money at YouTube Reptile, and that's about the time I started. I just knew that your chances of getting there were slim. And then it's like they keep upping the bar. First it was 100 subscribers, now it's 1,000 with 4,000 concurrent watch hours. Okay, Lou, I'm not going to say Lou is so intoxicated that he can't drop the link to his channel, but I'm going to go out here and find it and drop it for him because we want to be on Lou B's. No, Lou, you got to go live, man. Come on, dude, go live. Would it help if I come on with you? That way, if I don't know, if you get too crazy or something, I can, I don't know, help you chill out or something. I don't know. But anyway, once again, a lot of creators, and Sean's not the only one. Sean is just one person that I know of that is kind of struggling with this issue of where she's getting certain messages and basically they're trying to put her stuff in the kids zone. She doesn't want to be in the kids zone. She doesn't feel she's targeting kids. She feels like she's targeting teachers. She feels like she's targeting adults. But because the games are kid themed, they're kind of sucking it in over that way. Okay, now here's a link to Lou's channel. Yes, it's work because to be successful on YouTube, you have to put out content and be consistent with your videos as well. Great point, Iron Dog. That's what I'm talking about. I made videos for almost a year before I launched the Angry Aatrox. I did that for a reason. So I could start out doing a weekly video reasonably at the same time every week. Because I did some research into so you want to monetize your channel or you want to make money on YouTube, here's what you need to do. I did a lot of research. Sean Howe was one of the creators I reached out to. She just an amazing all-around person. I don't feel she should be in the position she feels she's in. Um, I just don't. And what she does is she researches the game, shows you how to play it, does demonstrations, does editing, does graphics. She puts a lot of work into her channel. I mean, uh, I would say like whereas mine, I my work is going into the field, finding the animal, filming it. I don't want to sit around and edit for hours. She, on the other hand, is better, more patient with the editing. Um, and like people like Pemberton Boys or Snakes on the Plains or even Smell Logic. These guys do amazing things with their editing. I don't want to sit in front of the computer. I want to be out there in the field filming the animal. I'm about ready to see if I can hit up Pemberton and see if they can if I can just contract him to edit my videos. Um, exactly, Iron Dog, and one of them was a My Little Pony based game. But once again, the video was directed at adults. And YouTube said, no, you're directing this at kids. And she covers that in the live. I can be good at editing, I just don't have a lot of patience for it. Although I think this year, irregardless of the monetization, I'm probably going to make fewer videos and put more work into the editing, the B-roll, get some Lou Boyer type shots. Man, check out Lou B747. It's a great channel. The guy does a great job of bringing you into the story, and hopefully he's buzzed and he's going to tell us some stories when we get out of here. But gang, I'm going to kill it pretty quick. I just want to say, last night I appeared to be mad at YouTube for what was happening with this one creator. Lou, be careful what you ask for. I will take you up on that. I have Edgar Ortega do some narration for me from time to time. I bet you know Edgar. He's Central Valley, California area. He's been around forever. I'm sure you know Edgar. He's done some of my narration. And you see, Life Freedom, some of my people like the videos the way I put them out. Where I just, hey, we're headed to this site. Let's see what we find. Bam. We get into the finds. I mean, I could show you 10 minutes of walking through the woods looking for the finds, and then you face all these other things with that kind of video. People are like, you're showing too much habitat, you're giving away the site, all this stuff. To me, I click off. If I don't see what I came there to see pretty quick, I click off. The stats show that's what happens. People do click off. So that's why I tried to get into it. Hey, thank you, DEA. I love yours too. Before you came in, I was talking about your lives and how I was missing those, and it seems to be hard for me to nail down a slot where I know I'm going to be on when you and Gary are going to be on. Hey, that is awesome, Lou. I'll have to do that. I'll have to make a video kind of like yours, like where like I like take a GoPro or something and run over it, or sink it in a sink, or I don't know. Film me, talking to Mickey while I'm in the shower. She's gone to bed now. She may watch this later. She'll be mad. Oh, Mickey, I'm just joking with you. And like I said, I do have people who like my videos the way they are. And so I'm sitting there like, do I change? But, I don't know. It's about the watch time with YouTube, and it doesn't matter how many subs or how many views you get. It all boils down to watch time. Zach, I didn't say all his videos, just one. I knew that was going to come back up. Lou, man, dude, go live. Seriously. Peer pressure. Let's have a Lou be live tonight. And everybody, if Luby goes live tonight, I want you all to go there and um, support Lou, because this could be really good. But gang, I'm kind of rambling now. I've kind of went off topic a few times. But either way, have fun with it, and I'm going to kill this live. If you have questions about anything these you heard during the live or during the replay, you watch this later, leave it in the comments section or hit me up on Instagram. Most of you people know how to get a hold of me on Instagram or Discord, one or the other. Live Freedom, let's raid the Luby live. Nick, how are you doing? You can always roll the replay, Nick. We kind of got into the topic of YouTube and their terms and conditions, what they consider material for kids versus not for kids, and and how we feel that with some creators it's being inconsistently applied. I'm real sorry that you came in on the end, Nick. I'm glad you showed up. I'm pretty sure I remember you from back in the day. Haven't been on YouTube a lot lately, watching videos, but anyway, thank you for showing up. Thank everybody who showed up. Thank everybody who worked the hammers. Um, Thank you, KY Constrictors. I usually don't do a live unless I have something to focus on, because I will, just go 50 different directions, and kind of sort of did that tonight. But yeah, guys, go click on Lou B. I want to say that's his channel link. You want to sub him. You want to sub Lou B. I mean, the guy's got some amazing videos. If you like mine, you're going to like his. And a matter of fact, everyone pile in over there now. I'm going to kill it. Over here, thank you for watching. Hit the replay if you get a second. Luby is live right now. Smetlogic's over there. J-Rock is over there. E-Reptile's over there. Guys, okay, live, gotcha. Because I'm going to be checking Discord. Yeah, at some point tonight. Hopefully I pass out and go to sleep. I really need to. Guys, let's go support Lou B. Let's see how drunk he really is. I don't think he's that drunk. I think he's just got a couple beer buzz going on. Let's go check him out. Thanks for tuning in. And Sean, get with me tomorrow, or leave a comment over here. Let me know. I'll pull this if you want me to. If I said too much. Boats, go to Lou B's channel if you can. I appreciate you showing up here, Boats, but I'm been running 72 minutes. My voice is going out, and we need to go support Lou B. Always good to see you, Boats. We need to catch up soon. Hey, Pemberton boys, Lou B is drinking on his live. Go raid his live. He may be schnockered. I haven't ran any audio yet. Go to Lou B's live. And and tell him the angry Atrox sent you. Yeah, Fungus. If it's about YouTube being selective. That's about all it is. But gang, everyone's already leaving here. They're raiding Lou B. We'll catch up over there. So gang, have a good night, and thank you for stopping.